I wouldn't even say that, but yeah, what did you say? 3 of us scored 14, so that's quite a bit. It's pretty spread out. But yeah, we're kind of it's just there's multiple ways we can beat teams, and I think that makes us a fun and successful team.
You and Cam seem to have kind of a good relationship going both defensively and offensively. Has that just come over time, or did you be there all the time?
Well, I think it kind of came a little bit at the end of last year when we're kind of going up against Drew and AJ in practice, and when I was able to come back. And so we've kind of had it for a couple of years now, being able to play together. And, it's just kind of come together as just playing together.
Alex, how much was it emphasized in practice, how much you want to get inside, knowing the size mismatch that you had over Air Force?
It was definitely emphasized, but I think it's like it kind of comes with their defense. That matchup, if they're going to have to go out to that corner, it's a pretty easy post up, and I think we were really successful on that and getting the ball inside and making our post moves.
Coach referred to you guys as a tough team. Do you think you are a tough team?
I think we are a tough team. We've been through a lot. Every team's been through a lot, but it's a tough season, and I think we've been very successful. And I think that does mean we've proven our toughness, and we just got to keep on doing that.
I don't know if somebody already asked you, but for 48 hours, you guys heard about Air Force coming in. They were playing for first place on your court.
Yeah.
You guys have an incident where your coaches are going at it. Are you guys trying to send a message?
No, I think you go out there every night trying to send a message to the rest of the league. We talk about that as a team. It's nothing against them or anything like that. It's just we kind of we got to prove ourselves every single night we come on the floor, and I think we did. We don't really do the incident thing, but it happens, and it's basketball when two teams are really competitive. So everybody's playing hard. Sometimes it happens, but we fought through it and got to win.
Do you guys as players? You're seeing Noodles and Coach Alford get so fired up like they did.
Yeah.
What do you guys as players, how do you react to that?
It kind of fires you up because, your coaches got your back, and we know that our coaching staff got our back, and we went out and we stopped the talking after that. We kept calm, and we just finished out the game.
You're 20-3 now. Do you guys even look at numbers like that, or is that a milestone?
I have fun with it sometimes, but I don't know how much the coaches do. We just kind of focus on the next game, and we're going to UNLV.
Alex, UNLV seems a little down now compared to when you guys met them at the beginning of conference play. What is your expectation?
Well, it's going to be tough. They've had Mosier, they haven't had him throughout the whole season, so I think that's tough. They're getting him back for our game. He sat out tonight, I think. So that's going to be a big change in the game, I think, because he's definitely a talented player.
Anything else for Alex?
Is it as simple as you guys have just been hitting shots the last 2 games, or is there anything differently offensively for you guys?
We've been hitting shots, but I think we're just getting more comfortable with execution, and we had a lot of emphasis on defense early in the year, and we've kept that intensity up, and now we're just making sure we have a balanced attack, and I think it's looking really good all around.
So there's a timeout called. You and Kyle Green get teed up. What happened?
They were a little chippy with us in here. It was an important game. But at the end of the day, you're in the pit, and you don't want to get technicals or do anything stupid. But you gotta prove a point. And when you're at home, you don't want anyone being chippy or trying to punk you. And I don't think we allowed that.
So whatever happened with you and him, and then Jamal gets involved, kind of getting your back. Is that what you saw it as? Or?
I think actually Jamal and Green got into something, and then I was kind of stuck in the middle. So I won't take credit for that.
So then after that, though, then the coaches get involved.
Yeah. After that, it just all gets nasty.
I'm curious what you react when you see your coaches.
Oh, it fires us up. That's been our staple all year, toughness, and it starts from the head coach down to the last player on the bench. We are very tough, and especially at home, we're not going to let anyone come in here and intimidate us. Second in the league, last place in the league. We're first in the league, and that's because of our toughness and mentally and physically.
Do you think you send a message not to piss you guys off?
Hopefully, we may not be the bully on the block, but we're in first place right now and pretty confident. So we'll take on anyone at this point.
You have to have that same kind of mindset on Saturday, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. We've been a good road team. That's why you get a record like this. You're good at home, you're good on the road. But we got to bring that mentality in there and not necessarily be scrappy or dirty or nothing like that. Just do what we do and stay together.
So UNLV loses tonight at Fresno. I assume you knew that by now. You heard. Last time you played one of those top two teams, San Diego State, UNLV, after they had the Wyoming loss, you guys talked about how desperate they were and why they gave you guys their best shot. You guys knew that going in. You're probably going to get the same thing Saturday. What do you guys need to do to make sure your reaction to that isn't the same as what happened in San Diego?
Yeah, it's a good point. Very similar games, similar situations. We just need to go in there and learn from our first experience with San Diego. Both teams have a very high tempo, intense at their home place. But we got to do us. We got to be the road team that we're capable of being. Learn from the San Diego game and go in there and get an important win.
Coach has mentioned how tough it is to play pretty much in any venue in this league. What about Thomas and Mack is different than, say, San Diego's?
I think Thomas and Mack probably resembles a little more of a pit. San Diego, got the young crowd all over the place, and they got the show and everything. But Vegas, as much as they like to run, very solid at home. I think they have a lot more level of comfort at playing at home because their fans are very experienced like ours, and help them with pace and tempo and good basketball plays.
So the second time around, does it favor the winner, the loser, anybody, nobody?
Oh, in terms of Vegas, playing Vegas?
Well, I mean, they're going through the league.
Yeah.
The league another time.
We've got to see everyone, and luckily we're 7-1. So we're hoping it favors us. We get to see everyone that we've, except for San Diego State, beat. So it means that we know how to execute against them and know that we can beat them. So I think the advantage definitely goes to us.
In the last handful of games, your scoring's gone down just a few points, not a whole lot, but your scoring has gone down. Your assists seem to be up a little bit. Are you okay with that?
Oh yeah, we're winning. So whatever happens. Hit a couple threes tonight, got in the lane, made some plays, but I said it at the beginning of the year, I'll say it now, whatever the team needs. I'm an off guard that handles the ball and plays point guard, so very versatile, but that goes for all our players. Tony Snell can play the point, Hugh Greenwood can play the two, which he does a lot. So we got a lot of players that are tweeners, and whether it's assists or points, as long as we're getting the victory, that's all that matters to me.
You had a good line tonight, 11 points, with 6 rebounds, 7 assists. There was one assist to Tony Snell in the corner that had velocity to it. You felt it.
Yeah.
Did you feel it out there in all aspects of the game tonight?
Oh, yeah, it was an important game. They were second place, and we wanted to come out with a lot of intensity, and we punched them first. And from there, we all just carried the momentum, and especially passing the ball to Tony Snell. That's always been one of my favorite traits. So put a little more zip on it, make sure he gets it so he can shoot it.
Did that pass have extra zip?
Of course. Like I said, going to Tony Snell, got to have some zip. Make sure he gets the shot off.